loud and clear.
Marie, we also you 129.
And Marie, loud and clear in Holyoke. Thank you for checking in, Marie. Bob 129er did not check in. I am relaying Bob in. 134. Also, Joe in Ludlow. Joe, you are loud and clear. I am also relaying 120 Fred in the lineup here as well. Moving forward, stations 1513. WREA 433, Bill, Greenfield, State. Clear this evening. Thank you for checking in. Stations 201 through 250. Please call now.
14WRJY 807 Zachary Hamden. Battery power, no traffic.
We have 226 Roland, Longmeadow, WRKH 415. Hi, Zach.
Hi.
I have 214 Jack in Hamden. Jack, you are good and readable this evening. Thanks for checking in. Also 226 Roland in Longmeadow. Roland, you are loud and clear, sir. Stations 251 through 300. Please call now. And 214, that is Zach. Zebra, Alpha, Charlie, I have that direct, Roland. Thank you, sir. I'll make the correction. IDs 251 through 300. Please call now. This is 293 WRUC 960 Terry, South Windsor. Hello, everyone. 305 Jack Chitley, mobile unit. WREB 292. I have 293 Terry in South Windsor. Terry, you are loud and clear. Also, I have Jack in Chicopee. Jack, you are loud and clear. I'll take stations 301 through 350. Please call now.
315, Ed, East Hartford, WRE I-544.
This is 309. Bob out of West Springfield, WRWW 852. Good evening, Mark.
We have two radios already. And by the way, for Marie, it's WQQJ 242.
336. Good evening, Mark. Brian from Holyoke on a handheld.
I also have for Phil's 120, which is Freddie in North Hadley. WRWL 711.
Jack. Yeah, Chicopee Jack, you're loud and clear. Also, I have 309 Bob. Good evening, Bob, in West Springfield. Bobby, you are loud and clear. And good evening to you, Eddie, in East Hartford. Ed, you are loud and clear, sir. And 336 Brian, you are loud and clear with the relay. Also, I am going to relay Tom in North Hadley and 303P.
I also have
351 through 400. Please call now.
I think it's WRFR 754. It's and I'll repeat the
393 here.
call.
Mark and Russell. WSAW 608 on a portable.
I will repeat the call sign again. It's ID 134 Joe.
Mark, you are R9. Lima Charlie. 393 in Russell. Sounds good.
Yeah, WRFR.
400.
I'll repeat it again. ID 134 Joe in Redwood. WRFR 708. Back to you. Is somebody checking into that?
Station 401 through 450. Please call now.
I have batteries as well. Double A's.
WRQK 498 ID 444. Leon from Agawam on a handheld.
Okay.
402 Keith Chicopee, Whiskey Sierra Alpha X-ray 549. Here is
You know them as
WSAS 845 ID 413. Scott in Springfield on the handheld Solfang with one leg up tonight. Good evening, Mark and
By the way, ID 772. It should have been ID 134.
402 and Chicopee Keith, you are loud and clear. And good evening to you, Scott. Keep that leg up. Keep it elevated. Loud and clear on the whole thing. Thanks for checking in, Scott. And Leon, in Agawam, Leon, you were from R5, readable but not great. But towards the end, you keep starting coming in much better on that handheld. Thank you guys for checking in. ID 451 through 500. Please call now.
This is Donald in Florence. WSDK 251. ID numbers 454 on a handheld.
Donovan Points. Hello there.
459 WSDK 356 Allen Springfield. Good day, Mark.
Oh no, Alan. Stop. Ow, very funny. What's this ID?
467 Ernie and Ludlow on a portable tonight, Mark. Good evening.
You know him as
WSDR 621.
Kilo 1 Echo Julia Bravo.
ID 456 Bruce City Hampton. WSDH 722 on a handheld.
We already had one from East Hampton yesterday. I was lost. Well, it's East Hampton, Connecticut. Thank you.
Currently I have 454 Donald in Florence. Donald, you are loud and clear. 456 Bruce in East Hampton. You are loud and clear, sir. 459er Allen in Springfield. Lima Charlie. 467 Ernie in Ludlow. Ernie, you are loud and clear on that handheld. Thank you, gentlemen, for checking in. Stations 501 through 550. Please call now. Type 507. W.
Is somebody going wrong on there? There was ID 55 what? And by the way, we're running through the footage severe weather.
Bert, I had you in and out. You were weak and barely readable in the repeater, but I did get you. I had you earlier, much better. Any other stations? 501 through 550.
530 Daryl in Westfield, WSGW 480 on a portable.
Portable.
Steve in Agawam 504 WRWQ 471.
Ooh, Steven. Steve. What about any other ones?
504 in Agawam. Steve, you are loud and clear. 530 Daryl in Westfield, you are good and readable. No problems in the repeater. Last call for 501 through 550.
Hey, Hartford is Waldo.
Station calling, please try again.
Waldo, Hartford.
I have that station indicating they are in Hartford. You are in and out of the repeater at this point, very weak and mostly unreadable. I will take IDs 551 through 600. Please call now.
Dave in Stafford on a mobile. WRYF 526. I have you, Lima Charlie Mark.
I have 564 Dave in Stafford, Connecticut. Dave, you are Lima Charlie as well. Thanks for checking in. Any other stations? 551 through 600. Please call now. This time I will take any stations that are missed or late stations. Please call now.
Mark, this is ID 129. Got Bob in Chicopee. WRMR 750. And I'm on my base.
ID 129er. Bob, you are Lima Charlie, sir, in Chicopee. Thanks for checking in. Any other stations?
Says 563, WSIQ 387, Gary in Southampton on a handheld. Good evening, Mark, and through the net.
You know I'm an Alpha 1. Uniform Echo.
323, Al, Winterlock, WRWK 208, portable. Hill. This? WQ. ID 107, Alex from Chesterfield on a handheld.
Yeah, bye.
This is ID 448, WSBP 725, Nick in Sunderland on a HD. Here, Mark, WSAW 608, handheld number 6. This is ID 149, Mike out of Chicopee, WRJB 889 on a mobile base.
Good evening from Deb and Leo, 460, 461 out of Winterlock on a base, WSTZ 373.
That's oh man.
This is 226, Roland Long Meadow, WRKH 415 on a handheld with a rubber ducky antenna. 502 is in Cromwell, Connecticut. This is Greg, WSFD 808, the Aggies pointing north. Good evening, all. 214, WRJY 807, Randy and Hamden on a base.
At this time, I have 129er Bob in Chicopee. Bob, you are loud and clear. I also have Gary 563 in Westfield. You are good and readable. 323 Al in Windsor Locks, good and readable. 7, Alex, you are weak and barely readable this evening. About an R5. Thanks for checking in, Alex. 448, Nick in Sunderland, you are Lima Charlie, sir. 393, Mark. Device number 2, good and readable. ID 149er, Mike in Chicopee. Mike, you are loud and clear. And good evening, Deb and Leo in Windsor Locks. And Leo, you are Lima Charlie. Also, 226, device number 2, handheld with a rubber ducky. You're good.
Where'd you go, Mark?
He timed out. Very good. Any other stations that would like to check in with net control before I close out the net?
ID 507, trying out the mobile tonight, and I have a relay when you're ready, if you can hear me.
Bert, I have you and Charlie on that transmission there. Go ahead with your relay, sir.
WSFF 250, ID 161, Lee, West Hampton.
Very good, Bert. I'll go ahead and put 161 in the log for this evening. And thank you for checking in. Again, you were much better sounding on that unit. Any other stations, please call now.
WREJ, Tom, 164 ID, Enfield in the base.
Was that 164 Tom in Enfield?
That is correct.
And good evening, Tom. 164 in Enfield. You are loud and clear, sir. Thanks for checking in. Do you have any other stations?
Mark, Leon, station 444, speaking a little louder into the radio, see if that was any better.
Leon, I read you much better on that second run, 444, and I want much better on try number 2. Thanks for checking in.
Kilo Cherry 2. Kilo.
I will go ahead and close the net down. However, I will be monitoring on the side for a few here, as I do each night when I do the logs. So if you want to come in and try something out, go right ahead. I'd like to thank the administrator and owner of the repeater, Alex 107, for his continued support here in the Pioneer Valley of BMRS radio communications. And to Route 152 in Ashfield, who does a lot of the Facebook work behind the scenes here, keep track of a lot of the numbers. But this concludes this week's Check-In Net. This is WRWT ID 304. Have a good night, everyone, and try to stay on frequency.
Alright, that's the conclusion of the Western Mass 575. We're not done yet because we have a few more nets to cut. We got Bears Net, and obviously we have another net on the KB18EV at 9:30. I believe that's 9:30. Do we have a KB18EV schedule? Just want to bring you. Do we have a keyboard Joey 2? Do we have reporters? In Region 1, or we
HT1FCW, clear.
This is the W1 POM CL127.3.
So we're gonna keep going with the Kilo Bravo 1 Alpha Kilo uniform. Does anybody else want to pass traffic at this time?
Weekly SWR test, and it's good. About 2 minutes till the net.
In the year 20. There. Now it's that time. Boy, does anybody need to use the computer before I begin the evening's net? And
I will be your net control this evening. Connecticut region 5 areas net for Wednesday, 30th day of July. And that means every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. local time on link repeater systems to discussion. Before we begin the evening's net. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I'm Emily Radio Association Information Net. This is November 1. Net control. Our net is held every Wednesday beginning at 7 from your carrier. Followed by the Mtara Swap Net, followed by the N1RLX. Simplex Net. The purpose of this net is to exchange information to record regardless of where you run. Familiarized participants with net operation. And also conduct any other net business as deemed appropriate. All licensed managers, regardless of their affiliation, are invited to participate in the cars check-in to this net, listing their traffic queries or any other business. Is a direct number net. Call follow, please stand by. Will not take check-ins with. Call now. Time, are there any stations with NTS traffic or announcements? Please call now. Anything amateur radio related. We will now begin a general roll call station. Please call now. Take check-ins by call sign substance. Ending in Alpha through call. Please call now. Alpha through call. First letter sign.
suffix D, E, and F. Here is Kilo Charlie 1, Charlie Alpha Bravo, KC1, CAB, Frank in Naugatuck, commercial tower, coming through the Milford repeater on 140. First letter suffix GH and I. 0. No
W1, EL 127.3.
This is. I'll skip and move on to the next because I think we will not be able to get check-ins today.
Thanks for breaking the ice there, George. KC1, ISD. Nothing further direct. You have to check in. Hopefully we'll get a few more. Exactly, so far. Alright, this is November 1, Fox. For check-in. First letter suffix JK and L.
Kilo Delta
Kilo Delta 1 Kilo uniform. Ken, Chicopee, commercial power, negative traffic. Good evening, Phil. Good evening to everybody else. Here is KNW Mobile. Name here is Greg, Golf Radio Echo Golf. I am currently located here in Hamden, Massachusetts. I got a question for you, Phil, or anybody else out there. I just came off of Main Street in Hamden. And I know about 30 years ago, it might have been a little longer, there was a ham on that sponsored a field day on Main Street in Hamden. It was like an old farmhouse, and you rode in the back of the farmhouse, there was a big field. I just can't remember the call sign, but I just went by that house and it just brought back some memories. Anyways, good evening, Phil. I don't know if anybody's got an answer for that one. It's been a long time ago. K1, KW Mobile.
Washington machine.
K81K. Greg, it's been a while. Good to hear you. Hear you up and about. KA1, KNW. If anyone can answer that question while I'm taking roll, if not afterward. All right. First letter suffix M and O. Here it is.
Here's Kilo Charlie 1.
Here is Kilo Charlie 1, Oscar November Alpha, Brian in Wilbraham, commercial power, no traffic. Good evening, Phil. Good evening, everybody. Here is. We'll go on. This is W1QH. It is Kilo Bravo 1, November Golf Hotel. Scott Springfield. Running commercial power. No traffic. Good evening, Phil. Good evening, Ned. Kilo Charlie 1, uniform. Lima. Name is Markham and Russell. Battery power handheld.
Probably Mark would be great.
For NG1ONA. I need a so there, Mark. Kilo Charlie uniform, and what's the middle on the suffix? Back to you. Kilo Charlie 1 uniform Hotel Lima Mark and Russell.
Okay. One thing for you. You should have been in the SCNU. Thank you.
Wait till the end, and I'll ask for any other questions. All right, this is N1 FTC November 1. Foxtrot Delta Charlie. Check in. First letter suffix. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Let's see. First letter suffix P, Q, and R. Here is November 1.
Bob, Victor,
X-ray,
leaving
Westfield.
Westfield,
No traffic.
and
Good evening,
1, Papa with Kilo. Jason, Mobile, Western. Are there any other stations wishing to check in regardless of the call sign ending? Please check in now. Steven, 1 PVX. Okay, I believe your name was Jason. Slow down when you put your call in. I know all your rights so quickly. Kilo Charlie 1, I think it was Papa with Kilo. Is that correct? That is correct. Kilo Charlie 1, Papa. That's a little better, Kate. Do it too fast, I can't write it, especially if someone comes in. Okay, welcome to Steven, 1 PVX. Hey, Casey, WK. Hello, Casey. Welcome. Alright, next call group is first letter suffix. ST and U.
And that would have been when.
Alpha 1, Uniform Echo, Gary in Southampton. On battery power, on the UHF side, if it matters. No traffic. Good evening, Phil. Good evening to the net.
Our section.
Kilo Charlie 1, Sierra Echo Whiskey, Mike, West Springfield.
Wow!
Portable.
That is much better this time. You got it on the right track. So, it was Kilo Charlie 1, Uniform, Hotel Lima, that was the one that messed up. That, instead of KC1, SCW.
Mike, you're in the right call group. Welcome. This is Mike KC1, SCW, becoming a regular on the welcome voice in that. Alright, this is November 1, Foxtrot, Trail Living. We're getting net check-in. Last reveals, first letter suffix, VW, X, Y, and Z. 1QH, KC1CB, good evening. Harlan, thank you for the net this evening. I hope all is well. Good evening to everyone else on the net. Things are quiet down here in Upper Alright, we're going to have one more check-in with or without questions, then we're going to go to the top of the list. Okay, any other check-ins? Alpha Zulu, call now. Just to push the limits a little bit, and that's basically what I've been doing a little bit this week, readying this radio.
Wow, a little bit more check-ins.
KC1INC. Jordan, you had a question for the net. Over to you.
Let's go to Jordan right now before we go to anything else.
This is KC1IFH, Jordan and Jimmy. Yeah, I was just curious on when the other nets were, aside from the Wednesday one. I was talking with my godfather, WXPHS, and he said that there was a Tuesday one, and I vaguely remember a Sunday one when he was introducing me to radios when I want to say 10 or 11 years old. I was just curious on if there were any other nets that Mount uses.
Both times the Western.
Yes, there are. You can find them on the Montauk website. There is a Tuesday evening net, that's an Aries net, at 7:30. Then there are a couple of 10-meter nets. I can't remember. I listen every Tuesday, and I'm a bit remiss. Let's see. N1TVX. Do you remember any of the other nets that are on these frequencies? Over to you, Steve.
No, sorry, Phil, I do not.
Hey, this is Whiskey Apple. One Whiskey. I do.
K1 QE, Phil.
This is the W1 POMC PL 12.3.
Well, they're A1U, please stand by KD1KU. And we'll go over to Gary.
Yeah, thank you, Phil. Do I have Phil? The other thing I can say for the HCRA 10-meter net, which of course everybody is welcome, all licensed hands anyways. That's every Monday night at 7 o'clock our local time on 28375. We're off for summer break, but it will return in September 8th. And I will suggest if you want to find more info, for the Tuesday night info net. Let me reset. Alright, the Tuesday night info net generally, or probably the Sunday morning nets at 9 and 9:15, I believe it is, on this repeater, you will have a listing. Somebody always makes an announcement of all the nets, even if they're not active right at the minute. Hope that helps out. Back to net control, KD1KU.
And
Thank you, KD1KU. That's still the question was, on these machines, over to AA1UE, what do you have to add there, Gary? Over to you, sir.
Yeah, Ken said it well enough. Just my recollection is that Sunday net is on 45. Maybe wrong, but the good thing to do is, I think, as Steve said, or you said, is check the Mount Tom website. Has a pretty good listing of all of the local nets, including...
Which I'll show you right now as I go into PioneerValleyWX. We are live, by the way, so obviously things have changed.
Phil, go ahead.
We thank you for that little bit of filling. And let me see, back over to UNIFH or UNIFH. Jordan, that answer the question?
Anything?
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for helping out with that. I really do appreciate it. I just wrote everything down in a little scrapbook that I have that I can connect to my radio. Thank you guys.
I was talking about
the assistance with that.
local nets.
Thank you guys.
We have a 0845 area Hampton County. I don't mind this NCS location. I know KC1IK does sometimes do areas Hampshire County. I don't think.
But the rest of the net checked in. Did you want to give that question again?
Hey, sounds good there, Phil. Yeah, many years ago, and I think this guy did it maybe 2 years in a row, and he was a Mount Tom member, and it was a Mount Tom affiliated field days. And I remember riding around looking for field days when I was a young ham, and he said, come on down Main Street in Hampton, and she said, when the road gets narrow, you'll find...
Okay, while they're doing questions, while they're doing normal questions, again, we have a Harry's Empty County. Yes, KC1IK does do the 0845 and 915 most of the time, some of the time, but it's now occurring by Whiskey 1 off Red Fulu. We got I know it says Whiskey Mike Alpha Charlie, no one that, so it's Whiskey Charlie 1 Mike Alpha Charlie, which most of the time personal call sign is Whiskey 1 in the acute whiskey, but sometimes personal call sign is something else. We got an area James County, which Julia Romeo, not Kilo Charlie 1, it's actually a Whiskey 1. A little bit of a mix up there, but we also got Whiskey 1 in the Kilo whiskey already there. And the N1 FDC, we are right now doing the information net. And the directory after the information net is the Mtara Swap Net, and then the N1OX emergency Simplex, and then we'll move over. The alternative net control is over here, and yes, I will soon we will let you know if we hear of one right now, but again, no, yeah, we already got Sky 1 Net with the W1 NWS, K1YO, KC1IK, and KC1AEO. All other authorized reports thanks to K1BWQ. I will have to get a whiz soon.
Alright, now, and let's see, stations will without traffic or announcements. And/or any added questions. I also think for any late check-ins, I'll put the Zoom. Please call now.
Here we go. Last round of check-ins as we get to 45-42. Nothing heard.
Calling KC1 PWK radio station. KC1 PWK Jason. Controlling 1 SDC. Is this your first time on the net? I don't recognize the call.
Negative. Let's see. I was on probably a few years ago now. I want to probably say about 2 years ago when I first got my license. I jumped on to a few nets. Then I just got busy. Didn't really have a lot of time. And then let's see, this summer I kind of upgraded my radio game a little bit here. Got some new radios, and actually I just configured it. Checked it tonight.
Back to the hobby. Many happy years as I have. All right, that was KC1 PWK. This is November 1, Foxtrot Delta Charlie, acting as net control. Do we have any other further check-ins with or without traffic or comments?
Please come up. I'll be back. Nothing heard.
That gets better than I thought we were going to have a warm summer evening. All right, this has been a regular session of the Mtara Information Net, which is held every Wednesday beginning at 7:30 p.m. So we should thank you all for checking from the Mount Tom Repeater System, Mtara. Sorry, Peter. Please support Mtara your membership.
Followed by the
This is November 1,
popular
Foxtrot Delta Charlie.
emergency Simplex.
Stay tuned for the Swap Net and the ever popular emergency Simplex Net. Be back in about a minute.
And it will know it, and that's from Strange's Route out of southwestern Berkshire County. What's this? Thursday afternoon through Friday evening.
There's someone trying to access it. We're not making it. And then one FTC.
Geo Cherry Wood, Joey Alpha, Casey Wood, Jared, program. Jim Swap Net.
This is the W1 POM repeater, CL127.3.
Listen up. Does anyone need to use the repeater?
Wait, is somebody on the repeater?
Once more, and welcome to the Mtara Swap Net. November 1, Foxtrot Delta Charlie, SNCS. For this evening, our net is held every Wednesday around 8 p.m. or after the InfoNet. The purpose of this net is to help amateurs buy, swap, and sell ham radio and related items, as well as computer-related items. SwapNet has two simple rules. No bargaining is allowed on the airways. However, we may state an ASCII price and give a brief description of each item. Please give a phone number or so we can be reached after the net. At this time, are there any licensed amateurs on frequency or something for sale, swap, or something you're looking for? Please call now. And one PVX.
Again, it's not money on the repeater.
PVX and one PVX. What do you have this evening, Steve? Over to you, sir. Alright,
right, thank you, Phil. This is for all you HF people out there that are contemplating putting up a full-size tower or a roof tower. I have a high gain TH3 Mark III. This is a 20, 15, and 10-meter beam. It has been rebuilt with all new stainless steel hardware and I think it's a BN 86, 89 1-to-1 balun, and it's ready to be taken apart and moved to your location. I can help you take it apart, but I want you to see how it goes together assembled, so when you do take it apart, you have an idea. And I've got the manual for it too. I'm looking for 300 for this, and you can reach me at area code 413-562-0258. That's 413-562-0258, and I've got the manual for it as well. And I'm in Westfield. Thanks, Phil. Back to Ned.
For that listing, anybody have any questions for Steve? Call in 1PVX direct. So found it good to have a Sharpie so you can mark every connection where it is, so when it goes back up, it slides back in to the mark. Built an antenna or two in my day. Okay, are there any other listings for the Swap Net call? 1 FDC. On an HT trying to get in, not making it. All right, any other items for the Swap Net? Call in 1 FTC. They heard. Gravity works by dropping. Okay, this has been a regular session of the Mtara Swap Net, which is held after the Internet. Stay tuned for the N1 emergency Simplex. Give me a couple of minutes to get that one started.
By the way, you are watching Kodiak News. It is 7:57. I was just washing Kodiak for. Sorry about the show. We are having a free taking over. We're gonna take a quick break it in Simplex time.
Get started again. Does anyone need to use the repeater? Nothing heard. This is November 1, Foxtrot Delta Charlie. My name is Phil Net Control Station for the N1RLX emergency. That means every Wednesday after the swap net that moves to a Simplex frequency 146.55. N1RLX emergency. Simplex Net is a formal net with the purpose to provide emergency communications training to link communities during emergencies and crisis situations. Answer questions pertaining to Simplex and emergency communications. And most importantly, practice net operations. Are there any stations with traffic or announcements for this net? Please check in now. Check in and listening for the following information. Your call sign, using proper phonetics, current location, and the power on Simplex. Stations who would like to check in, first letter suffix, alpha through Mike. Please call now.
Here we go, Simplex time. We thought we wanted to chase it out today, unfortunately. You know what time it is?
Charlie 1, India Foxtrot Hotel, Jordan and Chicopee. I am battery power on an HT.
Hi, Jordan. I'm the best ones out there, but I'm...
Jordan Case. You're running 5 blocks out of the HT, Jordan?
That is right, it's 5 blocks, not bad.
I'll try the 5 blocks.
Getting used to it for about 10 years. Alrighty, not kidding. Okay, stations would like to check into the N1RLX emergency Simplex Net. First letter suffix, November to Papa. Please call now.
This is the W1 TOM repeater.
Here is November 1, Papa, Victor X-ray, Stephen Westview. Will be 25 watts tonight.
Well...
Number, then 1, TVX at 25 watts. That's called this first letter suffix, Quebec, Zulu. Please call now.
8 o'clock! You know what time it is? Time for the Bears Net. I'll just bring these two. Moving my KB180 to the Simplex frequency. Let's do the Bears Net. Oh, ready.
And their signal strength is always better in the winter than in the summer. This is May efficient here on
Kilo Bravo 1, Oscar Yankee Bravo, John in Stafford Springs, Connecticut. No traffic.
This is November 1. Kilo Echo 2, Delta 694. Here is
Okay.
Kilo Alpha 1, Delta Tango Golf, John, Collins, no traffic.
This is
Tell me this is frequency in use? This is frequency in use.
This is November 1. What is this frequency in use? Nothing heard. This is November 1 Foxtrot, Delta Charlie, Control Station 4, the N1 RLX.
Kilo Bravo 1, Quebec.
For the following
Romeo.
station.
Paul.
MT3 IFA.
No traffic.
Jordan, over to you.
Will Jordan not be able to listen? Well, skip it. Let's go to,
Yeah, I hope so. Just across the river, we're about at the same
Charlie 1, Juliet, Tango Sierra, Bill in Windsor, no traffic.
Steve.
Here is November 1, Sierra, Papa Juliet, N1FTJ. The name is Dennis, located in Enfield, Connecticut. I have no traffic. Good evening to the net.
Low 1. Let me see. Oh, hey, Steve. Remember I had some trouble with the Kenwood side of the station 2 weeks ago?
You're going to recognize the following, all without traffic.
Swapped out the TL259, dropped the antenna.
Hold on, please.
There was just a little bit of rust on the SO239. Steel wool blew that off, but also all together. And it wasn't one SWR.
By the way. Whoa. Okay, so. By the way, when it's all set and done, we're gonna head to the Simplex. Got 146.55 ready. An hour and 3 minutes since we started that. And it looks like we are doing good. By the way, we're gonna be live tomorrow morning, afternoon for live coverage of the survey of the flash running. Then I'll be doing nighttime recordings for Absolute Great in New England, so stand by for that. And if we need to, and then every 30 minutes after any work, we'll go on the air and we're going to bring you guys the City Weather update. So that concludes the Wednesday evening. Have a great day.